This is Eleanor. She's a dirtbag from Arizona with some opportunities for improvement.
Do you have a second to talk about the environment?
Do you have a second to eat my farts?
After getting smashed to bits by a truck advertising Engorgulate, she wakes up in the afterlife, one that's ostensibly a good place.
And you are now in the next phase of your existence in the universe.
Cool. Michael, the architect of this new heavenly neighborhood, shows Eleanor around her afterlife paradise. She quickly learns
Somebody royally forked up.
when she meets her soulmate, Chidi, she tricks him into keeping her secret.
I'm not supposed to be here.
Wait, what?
Despite trying her best to fit in, Eleanor keeps causing the neighborhood to malfunction. Lucky for her, Chidi is the forking shirt and decides to teach her ethics lessons to make her a
Good person.
Then maybe she'll eventually belong in the good place. The only problem is, Eleanor never lets her guard down. She's suspicious of everyone and expects to get caught at every turn.
We're condescending bench.
When Michael enlists her help in discovering why the neighborhood is out of balance, she distracts him with an itinerary of human entertainment, like karaoke. But all the karaoke in the world won't stop Michael from investigating the neighborhood's malfunction. He eventually concludes,
The problem is me. I have to leave you forever.
Eleanor finally does the first big selfless act in her afterlife and declares,
The problem in the neighborhood is me.
while Michael tries to determine how good of a person Eleanor really is, the bad place sends the real Eleanor to the good place, triggering Eleanor's feelings of worthlessness.
Maybe I'm not as great as real Eleanor, but I'm better than I used to be.
But despite the bad place's best attempts to take Eleanor, the humans and Michael rally around her, and for once in her life, she feels like she belongs on a team.
I want to be like all the people who are here.
You can, Eleanor.
Thanks, real Eleanor.
Through all the turmoil, Chidi has been there for Eleanor, and in a very un-Eleanor gesture, she confesses,
I want to stay in the good place because I love you. But I think more in a best friend, afterlife, savior kind of way.
with Sean the judge coming to rule on Eleanor's fate, she tries to do as many good deeds as possible to sway her score. But her motivation is corrupt, and her score is unmoved.
You just lost 5 points.
In another big selfless act, Eleanor decides to take the train to the bad place to restore order to the neighborhood. But as she's about to leave, she runs into Janet and Jason, who are also leaving the neighborhood, but they're going somewhere else.
Wow! Medium place? Dude, that's where I belong. I've been saying that since day one.
But when Sean threatens to send her friends to the bad place instead of her, she comes back to face the music.
Chidi, Tahani, we're back to save your souls.
While they all argue about who should actually go to the bad place, Eleanor has a revelation.
Holy mother-forking shirt balls. This is the bad place.
Even though Michael will reboot everything, Eleanor is confident they'll outsmart him.
Do your worst. We figured it out once. We can do it again. Because you know what, Michael? Ya basic.
Reboot after reboot after reboot after reboot, Eleanor and the humans figure it out.
This is the bad place.
This is the bad place.
This is the bad place.
The pig's getting angry!
When Michael proposes they all team up to outsmart the other demons with a promise to get them into the real good place,
I think I can hack that.
Eleanor takes a leap of faith.
Probably better translated as a leap into faith.
It's so hard to be your friend.
Yeah, sorry.
And they form,
Cats!
through the triumphs and pitfalls of outsmarting the demons, Michael, Eleanor, and the rest of Team Cockroach form a tight friendship. One might even say a toit friendship. Eleanor also catches feelings for her main nerd boy, Chidi.
Hey, man. What's up?
What's even more remarkable for Eleanor is she doesn't ghost him.
Hot diggity dog.
And when Judge Jen agrees to let Michael send the humans back to Earth as a way to prove that his friends can improve, Eleanor and Chidi's bond will be more important than ever.
Uh-oh.
With her memory of the afterlife wiped and her life spared, Eleanor starts to give a shirt about doing the right thing.
Hey, remember me?
Don't hurt me.
Hey, I'm on kind of like a self-improvement kick. Do you think you could help me out?
After a slight relapse into dirtbaggedness,
I've been nothing but good for like 6 months, and all I have to show for it is this crummy apartment, a lawsuit, a loose caboose, and an overdrawn bank account.
Eleanor finds Chidi, like she always does, and seeks his moral guidance.
Are you Chidi Kendrick?
Anagonye, and yes.
Can we talk?
And despite the bad place's best efforts to fork up the human's ethical progress,
I am so good, I got Eleanor to leave a bar early.
Eleanor and Team Cockroach continue to... Oops, hold on.
Last night, Larry Hemsworth proposed to me, and we're moving back to London to begin planning the wedding. Whoa!
Holy smokes!
In an effort to keep them all together, Eleanor bears her soul to the group.
Think about how much progress we've all made since that picture was taken. I know that what we're doing is important, and I'm not ready to stop.
But when she and the gang are accidentally exposed to the afterlife...
What door?
Whoa, whoa, whoa. What's going on?
And Jeremy Bearimy,
How can events happen before the ones that happened before?
Jeremy Bearimy.
her ethical journey will take a different path.
There are still people in this world that we care about, so I say we try and help them be good people. I mean, why not try? It's better than not trying, right?
As she works through her feelings of abandonment,
If Donna Shellstrop has truly changed, then that means she was always capable of change. But I just wasn't worth changing for.
Eleanor makes peace with her life on Earth.
This is your chance to break the chain of Shellstrop mother-daughter crappiness.
And opens herself up to true love. A love she'll have to say goodbye to in order to protect it and save Chidi's soul.
I'm gonna miss you so much, Eleanor.
Except you won't. That's what's so scary about this whole thing. We found each other before hundreds of times. We can do it again.
Eleanor has always had the capacity to love deeply. It just took centuries to learn how.
Hi, Chidi. I'm Eleanor. Come on in.